Let's do it.
I'm gonna have the best prom of my life.
I think so. I think you're gonna have a good prom.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing all the work.
Yeah, no, of course, of course.
It's one player. It could be two players, but it's one player. Second term. DLC, bish.
Oh gosh, darn.
Yeah, I got the DLC. I don't know why I'm weirdly devoted to this game.
Because prom is a magical time for monsters.
Oh my god, is this your first Monster Prom experience?
I've never played this game.
I will
Never
read the introductions for you. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who should I be?
Depends. What are we? Are we a guy? We're a girl?
We could be whatever. Literally, there's 3 options for gender on each of them, I think.
Oh, so progressive. I see Frankengirl, a zombie, some kind of fire lady, and some dude who is just one with the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go one with the darkness. He's wearing a button down.
Okay. See? You could be whatever. I'm usually they when I'm him.
Mm. Naming him after yourself. Bold.
Oh my god! And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. Ooh, I've never seen this one before. I guess the DLC you have to play on your own? I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most I've seen this charismatic classmates. It's just different looking. Scott Howe. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
Did that say he was 21?
Yeah.
Is this not high school?
He's really dumb. You'll see. Yeah, no, he's like special needs. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal.
What?
Polygeist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and the love of fire. Liam de Lioncourt. It's so old.
Jesus.
A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe Forever? Oh, these are new. This is new. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewlett-Packard Volume 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to the fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? I want to date the robot. We had only 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I've already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We are now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start!
Oh boy.
School's outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP. They really haven't changed this up. I don't know. I really don't have a goal for this run. I just I want to like do things that get me outcomes. So I'm not going to romance anyone specifically. I'm sorry.
That middle one is promising.
Turning people into puppets through emotional warfare. Oh, you are a Vera Oberlin person, are you?
I don't know.
You are if you like the middle one. You know what? Well, I haven't tried to romance her yet. Oh, so charming.
Oh.
Which is the coolest mythological creature.
Hey, we're rich. Sick.
Which one?
Uh,
I like the ambiguous iguana.
Alright, we're an iguana.
Oh, I wanted to romance the robot man. If you were a product, what would be your slogan? Objectively better than the other options.
Yes! Robot man. Calculester is gonna be our lover.
Be our lover, wanna be our lover. I don't think Calculester responds to charm. I don't know, though.
We got him, don't worry.
I'll
We are the trash clown.
Alright. Since there is an outcome where you can spend, like, you get achievements for spending an entire, playthrough, like, let's say in the auditorium, or the class, or the library, or outdoors, or the gym.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are our stats? We're really smart, we're not that bold, we're not that creative, we are charming, we are not fun, and we have no
Wow,
money.
way to go, Dana. We're not funny.
We're smart and charming, and we are rich.
Oh, we're the perfect socialite.
I would like to be more fun, thank you.
Yes, please.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You get +2 fun.
Woohoo!
You spot Liam showing Calculester some images on his phone. 2 of your classmates interacting without your interference. Unacceptable. You saunter over.
Calculester is ours.
I call this one mournful macaroni on a polyurethane cafeteria tray. If I had to describe it, I would say that it is hauntingly challenging and very artistic. Adjectives acknowledged. Appreciating art. Well, if you appreciate that one, you'll really appreciate this next one. Actually, do you want to be Liam and I'll be Calculester?
Sure.
Go.
I call it pickled beets, and it is, obviously, even more artistic than the last piece I showed you.
Query. How much more artistic is image2.jpg relative to image1.jpg?
Well, a lot more.
Invalid quantity. Please provide a numerical value.
Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone knows that art can't be objectively measured.
Counterclaim. All things can be objectively measured. Temperature, altitude, smarts, boldness, charm. It seems like Calculester is going to list every single thing he can think of and slash or look up. And that's a pretty long goddamn list. It looks like you need to resolve this, but whose side are you on?
I mean, we're trying to get in Calculester's pants, so...
It's the second one. Oh, what? What? No, of course I've read that book. I was the first. Oh, this is you.
I was the first one who read it. I read it 100 times. 100, which is an objective number. Just like art is objective. Hey, I gotta go real quick. Not to the library to go read that book or anything, just... to space. Let's go to space. For a concert. A concert on an asteroid that you're not hip enough to know about. I think they bought it.
Wow, you truly know a lot about measuring things. Allow me to show you my admiration by measuring you. Knowledge of measuring things. Whoa. 9.16. Hair. Hashtag 0000000. Attractiveness. Error. Stack of overflow. Subject is too hot. Processor overheating. You rush Calculester into the cafeteria's meat locker to cool them down, which gives you an opportunity to spend some quality time together. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun.
Wow, we are great.
We are. Is Calculester not in the cafeteria?
Bottom left.
Oh, there he
He's
is.
with Polygeist.
Nice.
It was actually my first choice.
She's fun.
Yeah, clearly.
Friend Paulina, please correct me if I have misunderstood, as I am still new to these customs. But it is my understanding that the cafeteria is designated for the consumption of calories by those organic beings who need them to live. I like his shirt. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
You can be Polygeist if you want to be Polygeist.
Heck yeah.
And these tables are to put aforementioned calories in order to be consumed.
You got it, little robot buddy.
But you seem to be dancing on top of this table, therefore preventing your fellow students from using it for its designated function.
Nailed it. She's great.
And you are encouraging other students to do the same as confetti rains down from the ceiling and multiple disco balls flash blindingly, and your music is very loud, which is why you are shouting over it.
Boom! See? You understand way more than you think. You're crushing it! Like I'm crushing this rave!
But from my understanding, the outdoors location is designated for raves. Cafeteria is for food consumption. Disrupting the ability to consume food in a space designated for food consumption is not very nice, and I believe you should stop.
Well, I believe that that's lame and dumb, and I can't stop and I won't stop partying. So I'm just gonna keep partying.
They seem to be at a standstill. Time to step in and turn the tide. Well, okay, I mean, we probably have enough, I think you need more boldness and fun to go for Polygeist, so maybe we'll do this again and go for Polygeist. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to say goodbye to Polygeist.
Bye, Polly, I love you.
Calculuster is right. We know you're all about throwing parties in ridiculous places, so why not find someplace even more ridiculous? Take this rave to Narnia. Yes, friend, Paulina. Certainly, I do not want to curtail the fun of your rave, but perhaps if you could enjoy yourself just as much somewhere, which does not disturb our classmates.
That's it. That's enough. Everyone stop. Cut the lights. Cut the music.
Oh no.
Take your damn hands off that piano, Justin. This party just got shut down.
Paulina, I apologize. I do not mean to ruin your fun.
Because it's headed to Narnia. Woo! Follow me through this wardrobe, fam.
Well, Trash Clown, that was quite a brilliant solution. You must be one of the few monsters here who pays attention in class and gains plus smarts. Launching sequence, sincere gratitude. Thank you. It seems you have bought us quite a bit of time while Paulina parties in Narnia. Oh no!
Sup, bitches? I'm back from Narnia. Have you missed me these past years?
You were gone 12 seconds and 8 nanoseconds according to my clock.
Did you dum-dums forget how Narnia works? I just became queen and ruled for 20 years and then burned that shit to the ground with the dopest party ever. Ugh, it was so bomb. That or I'm just super high on these super shrooms and just tripped very hard and had a 20-year-long specific hallucination for the last 12 seconds. Who the fuck knows when it comes to super shrooms?
Hey, it was fun while it lasted, and Calculuster still seems pleased, so go ahead and count it as a win. We will stat-wise.
Thanks, narrator.
Alright. We're sticking to all outdoors this whole time. That day during... Okay, half-hour rave. Juan, the small magician Latino cat, asked what I'm doing. You didn't remember you suck at dancing, but you decided to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move. The Groovy Musaka. He asked you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps and join the Groovy Musaka. It's a party to remember and you're getting +2 fun. We're gonna be so fun. You notice Vera all up in Calculuster's grill. She looks like she's all business, which for Vera is another way of saying all murder. Uh-oh. But Vera, using my vast computational resources to secure the national bank passwords for you is a crime. and crimes are not nice.
Nonsense. You know what else is a crime? Murder. And if murder isn't nice, well then lock me up. Actually, I've just gotten word from my lawyer that I ought to retract that previous statement. Forget I said anything.
Erasing all memory of previous 15 seconds, resuming conversation from last checkpoint. But Vera, using my computational resources to secure the national bank passwords for you is a crime. And crimes are not nice.
This is coming dangerously close to being a waste of time. Look, Cal, I'm what weaker people might call fond of you, but you'll get me those bank passwords, or I'll resemble your component parts into a robot who will. Got it?
Uh-oh, this seems to be getting a little too intense. It's up to you to calm things down, but whose side will you take?
Let's take Vera's side.
You like Vera?
Not really, no.
She's not a good person. I don't know what the right thing to do here is. Our charm is pretty high, so we could probably charm him. Our fun is also fairly high.
I mean, do we want to charm him into doing something wrong? I'd rather just throw confetti in her fucking face.
Alright. We are so fun.
What are you?
Why did you not say so, Vera? Initiating party time.
Oh, amazing.
Calculaster suddenly spews confetti, glitter, and streamers out of all his air vents. The air becomes a sudden brilliant dust storm of party garbage.
Glitter? You scoundrels! Look what you've done. I'll never get this out of my snakes. I'm supposed to kill a guy tonight. He'll never take me serious with sparkling snakes.
I would.
And what's this I'm feeling? Childlike joy at the lovely colors in the air? How dare you make me experience positive emotions? I'm leaving.
Analysis. Vera's outward bluster is only an attempt to hide her inner love of confetti. Incrementing daily good deed tally by 1. You spend the next hour racking up more good deeds by blasting the whole school with confetti. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
Nice.
We're gonna be so fun by the end of this run.
We're doing great. Outside.
Fun! Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. We start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that somehow you steal +2 fun from him. Hooray.
Jesus Christ.
You notice Liam and Polly gathered around a calculator, watching expectantly. From the look on their faces, it's not going well. Do, mi, so, do. Oh, I like these outfits. Do, mi, so, ti. How is my music? Friends, are you enjoying it?
I don't enjoy music, I experience it.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
But no, your music is kind of bad. Sorry.
I am trying my very hardest, which is success so difficult. Why is success so difficult to achieve? Music is so simple. It's merely mathematics.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Oh no. I am trying my very hardest. Why is...
No, I heard you. That was a rhetorical question meant to demonstrate my incredulity. Yeah, dude, music is more than just some lame math. It's about rhythm and groove and having a killer bass line to help the ecstasy kick in. No, Polly, you're too focused on sensation. Good music should give you the same feeling as milking a goat under the rains of October.
What is that feeling? What does that specific feeling feel like?
If you have to ask...
Oh my god.
You'll never know.
You've embodied the character very well.
It's just so easy.
Instructions incomprehensible. Please provide a foolproof formula for the production of flawless music. Polly's too high to provide a foolproof formula for anything except maybe LSD, and Liam thinks formulas are for fascists. So it looks like it's up to you to make a suggestion. I don't know if we're bold enough. I don't know if that's boldness. I feel like that's boldness.
Probably. Also, do we want to do that?
I kind of do, but let's just wait for the base to drop. Yeah. I see. This is a formula I can follow. Commencing slow build-up.
Oh man, this is gonna be so sick. Normally, I revile music constructed according to a formula, but suffering through anticipation is my second biggest fetish.
Oh my god. 1 hour later.
Wait a second now.
5 hours later.
Polly, let's go home. I think Calculester is stuck in some kind of loop. Yeah, okay. Guys wanna go get drunk? Yeah, why not?
8 hours later at the club.
I wonder if Calculester's still out in the schoolyard making drum noises. You know what I wonder? Whether there's any purpose to life at all.
3 more hours, 2 bottles of scotch, and 1 long existential conversation later.
And that's why I think of death as more of, like, a reward, you know? Wow, Polly. I didn't know you had such spiritual depths. Maybe we should... There's a dick on his face.
Oh, there it is. Why?
He dropped the base! He dropped it! This entire evening was, in reality, part of Calculester's song. This is the most meta music experience possible.
You all have to go get brain surgery to repair how blown your minds are. Calculester begins working on a decade-long dubstep build-up and you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
Nice. Because we were not creative before this.
Yeah, we were. We needed that creativity. Where is he not?
Calculester's he's at the table with Dummy.
Oh, this is gonna be great!
Oh boy.
I would like to be Scott if it's okay.
Well, you are a pretty dumb person. You go for it.
Oh, you approach Scott and Calculester sitting at a table conveniently located near a power outlet. Calculester is charging. Scott is confused. What do you mean you don't eat, bro? If you don't eat, how are you ever gonna get swole? Premise invalid. I am a robot. Robots do not get swole. Swelling in robots is always an extremely bad sign. No eating? No getting swole? How do you live? Bro! Technically, I do not live. It is one of my greatest sources of sadness. Oh, don't be sad, buddy. I know what will cheer you up. Some pizza. Pizza always cheers me up. Invalid suggestion. Pizza is a food, which I do not eat. I am not designed to consume organic material, only electricity. But, you're actually pretty worried that Scott's head is gonna explode, and then you're gonna have to clean it up. Better find a way to satisfy his curiosity. I want to do this one so bad!
What's the other one?
When you say, I'm not designed to consume organic material, I hear you know, no, this one.
Yeah, no, eat lightning.
Lightning? That loud? Wait, hold on. Lightning? That loud, bright thing that comes out of the sky? I hate lightning. Woof! 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 Negative, Scott. The loud thing is called thunder. Oh, what's lightning then? The bright thing that comes out of the sky, but without noise. Oh, wow. Noise-free lightning. Just like a fat-free protein shake. It sounds so energetic. I'll go eat some right now. Please do not. But it's too late. Scott is already running around outside with his mouth open, staring at the sky. Good thing it's not raining or anything. Now you get to enjoy some alone time with Calculester. He's got a heart of gold. He's got a heart of gold, Scott. All right, heart of gold.
Absolutely. Outside.
That day during recess, to start a half-hour rave. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown. You accept the challenge, go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob. Poor Bob.
Oh.
You're checking some plates of... I don't know, I didn't know this game went that way. You're checking some plates of pasta on your dating app for people so lonely that they're starting to consider dating a plate of pasta. Luckily, Calculester interrupts you before you keep spiraling down like that. There you are, Trash Clown. I was about to engage into a complex plotline protocol, but I was worried I might fail at it, and then it came to my mind. Trash Clown is proficient at shenanigans, so I thought that if you were okay with helping me, it would be cool. You tell Calculester that you're in. You also tell him that there was no need to use air quotes for cool. Whoa, I am already learning stuff. Exciting. So, here's the thing. So far, I've been enjoying being alive, but recently, I've started to question myself. Am I doing life right? Am I good at living? I do not know. All this is so new to me, and I might be doing it all wrong. So I wanted to consult some expert living organic forms, so I can crack the correct formula of existence. Yikes. Oh, don't make that face. I am not consulting you, my friend. My data shows you tend to answer questions based solely on how likely the answer will lead you to dating your classmates.
We done found out, boys.
It is valid to me, but useless for this endeavor. But my data also showed you excelled at wacky misadventures, so you might prove a worthy partner for this. But no, I thought the best course of action would be consulting the two organic living forms that were key into turning me into a sentient being. If they pushed me into life, they surely have to be plenty wise. Look, there they are now. What's up, Cal?
Oh, God.
You can be, Damien. My friend, Scott, and friend, Damien. I am trying to solve the dilemma of finding the meaning of existence, and since you brought me to existence, I thought you might know.
Fuck yeah, we know.
Do we?
Yeah, Scott. So being alive is like being this orange.
Damien pulls a slightly squished orange out of his pocket. Oh yeah, and you need to be, like, the best orange ever.
As long as you're not a lame banana.
Bananas are delicious. So you need to win, like, the game of life, but while eating an orange.
And remember not to be a banana, Cal. Also, I think it is very important to be super high on vitamin C if you want to rock at being an orange.
That way you can be the best orange ever. I feel like they're not on the same page here.
No. Yes. You can also bring destruction to the other puny fruits.
I am honestly having a hard time following your line of thoughts, my friends.
That's because you don't have to follow us. You need to follow the orange. Or you're supposed to be the orange. Fuck.
This is clearly going nowhere, and these two are not the best at metaphors. It's apparently up to you to lead them into building a valid life lesson, but how? Eat the orange. God damn it. I want to eat the orange.
He can't eat organic fruit.
Oh, that's right. We're not that bold, are we? We're talking a lot about what this orange is supposed to do or to be, but we asked the orange how it feels? What is that? I don't know what that...
I don't know, but I think we're plenty smart enough to be philosophical.
So charming.
Oh, never mind. It's charming. Oh, okay.
Oh, that sounds like a very valid and thoughtful question. What do you think the orange feels about being the best orange? Let's ask it. Orange! Scott starts screaming at the orange and gets no response, obviously. Damien stops the nonsense by grabbing the orange again.
I think the orange sometimes feels its pressure to be the raddest orange ever. Maybe there's more than one way to be the best orange?
Oh, how so?
The orange can be sour, but also sweet. So maybe the orange sometimes feel pressured because it's orange. Dads are the raddest oranges ever. What? And so the orange sometimes wants to be as rad as its orange dad. But sometimes it just wants to explore its own truth. to define what it means to be its own best orange.
I feel like he's projecting a little here.
Oh, absolutely.
That's very insightful, friend Damien. So life can be about defining how to become the best orange possible. It can mean different things for different oranges.
Yes, I think so.
Whoa, this much thinking made me hungry. Can I eat the orange, Damien?
No, I want to keep it for a while, bro.
Oh. Damien leaves looking at the orange in a very introspective way. Wow, friend, Trash Clown. We gathered very useful data. I have high hopes for this wacky misadventure. Should we engage into high-fiving? Fuck yeah! You high-five Calculister. Scott also high-fives both of you, even if he clearly has no idea what's happening. You all gain +2 smarts and +1 fun.
Fuck, we're fun, Dana.
And smart.
Hmm?
And I forgot we were a little charming, too.
We're very charming. We're the greatest around. Outside!
That's all we do. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Oh, fuck you, Juan, the small magical Latino cat. He's a bit sad today. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him as only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He is more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, and so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. Oh, you have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. I feel like I've learned so much about Juan.
And so much about how fun we are.
To see Calculister happily tending to his favorite little aloe vera plant. Oh, you see Calculister happily tending to his favorite little aloe vera plant when suddenly... Go for it.
I don't even know what kind of voice to put on. Calculister, thank the fates we found you. A terrible curse has befallen us, and we require your aid.
I was built to help, literally. I have attempted to diversify in terms of my purpose. But my prime directive remains. What's his prime directive?
Well, as you may know from religiously following our TV Tropes page, we are currently engaged in a vicious struggle against the sun itself.
Oh my god, I've actually followed this timeline, and Damien will punch the sun if you let him. And you still get to take him to prom.
Nice. The sun is a mighty foe capable of inflicting tremendous casualties, and we have fallen victim to its wiles. Behold!
The Coven uncover their shoulders to reveal some particularly vicious sunburns.
A little skin action, okay. And so we've come to you, renowned herbalist, for a balm in our time of need. Let us cut the leaves from your little plant, so that we might avail ourselves of its healing properties.
Allow me to clarify your intention. You request that I destroy my favorite aloe vera plant in order to treat your sunburns.
We ask that you make a noble sacrifice to free us from our terrible curse. Yes.
Internal conflict detected. I do not want to do this thing, but I am too kind to say so. Friend, Trash Clown, what do I do? Let's think about this logically. Many people have done terrible things, but no plant has ever committed an evil act, so isn't this plant worth more than the entirety of monster kind? If you're looking for aloe vera, why don't you just ask Vera? Are they really? Are they?
That's great.
What is that? I don't know. I feel like that's, I mean, we have enough smarts to think about this logically.
True.
Yeah.
By the goddess, is it possible? Were we the villains all along?
If I respond in the affirmative, will you cease to demand the destruction of my treasured plant friend?
Yes.
Then yes.
Oh, how we lament our debased animal ways. How can we make it up to you, good and pure aloe vera? Shall we weave you a spell, slay one of your enemies?
I do not see how that is necessary.
But we must perform a quest to absolve ourselves of guilt. There must be some task we can perform on behalf of your plant friend.
I suppose you could bring me one ice cube. I water my aloe vera by placing an ice cube in the pot so that the water enters the soil more slowly.
An ice cube! A fitting prize for this most noble of plants. Our only hope is that the precious ice can survive the heated machinations of the vile sun.
Yes, well, good luck. The Coven rush off to find Ice, happy to be on a mission. Calculus returns back to his plant, happy to not be a part of their mission anymore. For brokering this truce, you gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Holy shit.
Very fun.
We're so fucking fun!
I'm really glad I didn't have to do 3 different voices.
No, they're like, they have one voice, essentially.
I'm running out of creativity.
You got this.
Oh boy, Calculaster's with the cute lolly.
Calculaster is enjoying a nice quiet lunchtime charge when Zoe interrupts his reverie with a question. I've never seen Zoe before. Good luck.
Oh god, yeah. Fuck. What are we doing? High-pitched voice. Hey, Calculaster! I'm making a quiz so students can figure out which spooky high vending machine they are. You're friends with the vending machines, right?
I am friends with every person. Friend, Zoe.
But, like, are the vending machines people that you're friends with?
That is a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people, and yes, I am friends with them.
Oh, so vending machines have feelings.
Of course, they have feelings.
Which feelings?
I do not know. I am a terrible friend.
No! Oh man, don't be sad. We can figure this out together for my quiz. But how can we talk to the vending machines about their feelings? She's got tentacles, man. We should have jumped on her.
I mean, we can continue to use logic as we are very high in the logic.
We could. And Calculus just seems to enjoy it. Yeah.
This pure logic is sound. Vending machines have one input and one output. Let us use the input and scrutinize the output. You go down the row of vending machines, stuffing coins into each and seeing what comes out.
Oh, look! This one spit out an almond joy.
This one seems to have dispensed an almond sadness.
Oh, Jesus. And this one gave me an almond help me. I'm trapped in this immobile shell selling sugar to high schoolers. Please kill me.
Oh my god. Could you imagine eating that? What does that taste like? Understanding
Pure
a friend's
fucking
feelings
ecstasy.
enhanced. It has to taste good, right? Someone's
Ecstasy. Pure ecstasy.
Yeah. You make a mental note not to buy any more candy from that third vending machine. Calculaster is delighted with you, though, so it's all good. I don't know about that. I don't know if it's all good.
No. But, if we don't care anymore.
We're moving on. We're moving on.
Outside!
Outside! At day during recess, you just start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. I guess they're setting up a bunch of different games that they want to make. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it up to +2 fun.
Jesus Christ, we are fun!
You promised yourself you weren't using that pasta plate dating app, yet here you are again. You can see how stupid the whole thing is, yet this plate of pappardelle looks way more delicious than loneliness. Hey friend!
Oh, man.
Look at that jacket. Trash clown.
Yeah.
What are you doing? He's so fun now. Look at his outfit. It's all.
He's stunting on us.
You throw your phone away so no one can see. Oh, I mean, you could have told me nothing if you didn't want to talk about it. The question was a mere protocolary tactic to engage into
Yeah.
conversation.
That's a weird word.
What I really wanted to ask was if you are up to more wacky misadventures searching for the meaning of life. Y/N? Enjoy.
Oh boy. What is her voice? She's the genocidal one, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's fucking crazy. Wait. We couldn't help but listen. Are you looking for the meaning of life?
Yes.
Then look no more.
Oh, friend, Miranda, and friend, Liam. Are you providing insight on this through very weird and probably inaccurate metaphors about oranges?
What? No. Life should be like art. Yes, I very much agree.
Explanation, value, useless until more information is provided. Oh, cat. What defines art?
Well, art is an expression of oneself that aspires to explore the monster condition through the embodiment of specific aesthetics that define the artist's worldview. At its peak, it achieves universality, while also being the most personal and individual form of expression. A big middle finger from the artist to the status quo, as it ignores any convention or preconception. That's a very worldly definition, Liam. Don't listen to Liam, he uses too many words. My favorite statues, paintings, and books are the ones that are dedicated to me. So it's clear that art should be about me.
None of these definitions build a clear parallel that throws light over the meaning of existence. Liam's definition of art revolves around exploring the monster condition, therefore the meaning of life. It creates a paradox, not optimal. Miranda's definition states that the meaning of existence is Miranda.
That sounds about right.
Conclusion, not satisfying. No way, you're all about satisfying your classmates. You just need to push one of these two into further reflection. Push them!
You're always angsty against the status quo, Liam. Tell us what's the status quo. Sure, art may be about Miranda, but what's Miranda about? Do we want to know more about the Mermaid Queen?
I kind of want to know. I think Miranda's just about Miranda, but it'd be interesting to see what she says.
It's basically who do you want to hear more about, Liam or Miranda? Good question. I'm all about being a princess and being cute, and ruling with an iron fist.
Error. Your royal blood, cute anatomy, and ruling birthright are yours by default. I think Trash Clown is assessing the idea of free will, given freedom of choice. How you, friend, Miranda, would define yourself.
What?
You see, my analysis determines you are our friend. That's the most in a state of status. Status?
Stasis.
Stasis. You are too tied to attributes that were given to you since the day you were born. Wealth, societal status. But if you want everyone to follow you, then the most logical question in exchange is, where are you leading us? Where is Miranda heading? Oh, this is too real.
Whoa, those are really big questions. Let me consult my thinking source.
Oh, she cannot. She cannot separate herself from her. No, this seems to be part of the issue. You tend to depend too much on your subjects. You think this makes you wealthy, but it also makes you poor in individuality. Let me process a proper protocol of action, but then you're doing the work for her. Loading. 68%. 84%. 98%. 99%. 99.5%.
Oh, Jesus.
Plan, I know, right? It's like actually waiting for a computer. Plan processed. You will engage in a day of enjoying existence without the mediation of any type of serf. Heavy lies the crown, so you will let it go for once. You won't be a princess. You won't be a ruler. You will be Miranda.
I suppose I can try.
You're gonna fail, girl. Yes, this is a valuable data for us. Existence might also be about the exercise of free will and escaping your comfort zones. And so you spend the rest of the day helping Miranda survive without her serfs, which turns out to be harder than expected. It's astonishing the many things Miranda can't do by herself. You save her many times from accidentally dying in the stupidest ways. You all learn valuable lessons such as eating is necessary to survive. You are not meant to stick your tongue in an electrical socket, and concrete is against all odds not edible. You gain +2 smarts and +1 fun. Holy shit.
Woo! We are fun as fuck, my guy.
We're gonna be so fun by the end of this.
Mm-hmm. Boy, howdy. Hey, Dana.
Outdoors! Actually, we're gonna go to the store, because the store is outdoors.
Oh, cool.
Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come right here to buy some weird shit instead, am I right?
You right, you right. Ooh, bloody tampon.
We don't need that.
Oh, well, okay, I mean, you don't know.
I don't know if we need this either. I like buying the present because it's worth nothing and it fucks with your stats something awful.
Let's do it.
Oh, I think it also hits your fun really hard because it's a ugly sweater.
Oh, never mind. Let's not do that.
Well, I mean, we've got half the game left to build back up our fun.
Let's fucking do it.
Let's do it. Oh, it's a different thing every time!
Ooh, the shitter.
Believe it or not, this is a very religious thing.
Oh, nice. Cool.
I don't know what that is.
He's with Scott again. Bottom left.
What is the shitter? What does it do?
Don't worry, it's a religious thing.
When you arrive at Scott and Calculus's table, Scott isn't there. He comes back when you sit down, clearly delighted. Oh man, I keep forgetting. His voice just keeps changing because I forget. I'm like full on Calculustor. Hold on.
Just gotta make him dumb and jockey, Dana.
Oh man, everybody's butts smell great today. It's like a bouquet of butts. A butt-K. And look at this. Trash Clown is here too. Hey, Trash Clown, I bet you also have a butt for me to sniff. Scott, I advise you to terminate your current course of action. What? Translating. Previous utterance into Scott-readable format. One moment, please. Scott, smelling butts equals bad. But how can smelling butts be bad when smelling butts is good? It is not good. It is bad. See also, uncouth, invasive, and totally nasty. But. Either Scott is malfunctioning or he's just been distracted by some fun new butts. Either way, you need to find a way to resolve this dispute. I mean, we could probably do this. We have enough logic. Calculus's right, Scott. You've got to be polite and respect people's privacy. Why not present them with an official form requesting a butt smelling? I really want to do this one.
Go for it.
You use complex analytical software to understand your surroundings. Scott's complex analytical software is smelling butts. No, but this is like a pure choose, right?
I mean, yeah, technically.
Yeah. Oh, I already have one of those. Scott hands you a piece of purple construction paper. On it, he has written, "Can I smell your butt? Yes, no." This is not a legally sound document. Allow me to assist. Calculus prints out 500 copies of a very official-looking bureaucratic form and hands them to Scott. He's clearly put some thought into this. Form A-55. Anal olfactory rendezvous request. Wow. It's even got a seal form from the Bureau of Unilateral Tush Tasting.
Jesus Christ.
Do you see now, friend Scott? Bureaucracy can be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna go pass these out to everybody. With Scott gone, Calculaster prints out a single copy of a different form and hands it to you. It's Form ILU 6969. Romance Escalation Consent Request. Nice!
Oh boy.
I can't wait.
We got him hook, line, and sinker. Dana?
Outside! Let's see what the magical cat. You're talking to Juan, the magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as. Wait, what?
Not again.
Poor Bob.
It's gotta be jarring having that happen twice in 2 weeks.
Jesus, how many Bobs are we murdering? You're intrigued by your new little toy when you feel the temperature oddly rising. Are you catching a fever or is it?
Hey, dumbass, what's that? Why are you playing with a little guy taking a shit? Is it some kind of weird G.I. Joe? Ah, a classical mistake. No, Damien. This is called, Kaganer? You wouldn't know, of course. It means shitter. It's a religious thing from the Spanish region of Catalonia. Wait, rewind. How is this poopy boy a religious thing? Well, you know about the nativity scene, right? Catholic people reenacting Jesus' birth and all during Christmas? Lame. Shut up. Thing is, in Catalonia, Christians built the nativity scene for Christmas with Mary, baby Jesus, the animals, and of course this random guy taking a shit nearby. Behind a bush or something. It is some kind of prank or something. Oh no, it's a very serious thing among Catalans. If you want to make the nativity scene, you better include the Kaganer. It's the culturally respectful thing to do. Ha! Respectful to whom? God damn it, this is priceless. Kaganer, love it. The ultimate action figure. I mean, it fucking beats the lameness out of Christianity and everything. One could say that, I guess. But why did these Catalan people decide to put a guy taking a shit next to the birth of Jesus Christ? Good question. Nobody knows. It's a tradition that's been there for centuries, but no one knows its origins. Catalan people just go for it because it's been done like that since forever. Nobody knows why they put this shitter next to Jesus, and yet they've done it for centuries? I must know. The intrigue is killing me! Ah!
Wow, it really looks as if it was about to kill him by giving him a seizure. Maybe you can help solve the mystery. This has nothing to do with my robot friend.
No, it does not.
I don't think we're bold enough to do that.
Reenact the scene!
Oh no, we're not creative enough! Fuck! Before Damien's head implodes, you take both him and Liam into your car. Oh, I hate this. And just to be clear, by your car, I mean just a car. But fuck the concept of ownership, am I right? You drive into a nearby hospital and start looking for the place where pregnant women give birth to, usually babies. What are we doing again? Don't know. It seems like another Trash Clown's foolproof plan. Oh, this is you. Sorry.
That's okay. Sure.
You enter a random hospital room, which shockingly does not happen to coincidentally contain a woman giving birth to no baby, but rather just an old woman. You excuse yourself telling the old man... Wait, what? You excuse yourself telling the old man you were just trying to poop in front of a woman in labor. You're about to leave, but the man stops you. Wait, young person, actually, my dying wish is to witness a young person pooping in a bush. And as you were here on such a similar endeavor, you have no words for this.
You've heard the man, Trash Clown. Are you going to deny him his last wish? What a douchebag. Yes. What the conundrum. If you refuse the old man's last wish, he would despise you for being so rude. But if you agree to it, well, the whole thing won't exactly make us fall in love with you.
I don't care. I'm not trying to romance you. Please, young person, this is for pure reasons I can't explain right now. Look, while you were arguing with your friends, I placed a bush next to my bed. Isn't it a bush that's very inviting for you to poop?
The man prepared a bush and all. For God's sake, go and poop in it like any sensible person would do.
You've done worse than this, so why not? Also, the bush is actually very inviting for you to poop in. Whatever.
Ah, look at Trash Clown, fulfilling the old man's last wish. It's so noble, yet I think I can never feel attracted to him again. Indeed. Also, we solved nothing about the Caganer. At least we helped this poor soul who's dying from... Wait. Felix says this old man is here because he sprained his ankle.
Ah!
Shh. Too late. Let Trash Clown finish their poop and lose our respect forever.
And so you do. You lose -1 fun and -1 charm. It really doesn't matter, because you have a lot of both.
Still, though. Oh, God. Can you imagine if Calculester was there? That was great. Hey, shopping. Cocaine?
I don't have a choice when she comes. Let's get the Bob Ross thing. Or...
Yeah. Maybe Calculester would like the tape thing? The cassette? Since he's a robot? How does sexy 7 Latin? Never mind. I still say we get the bloody tampon.
Should we get a motivational poster or sunglasses?
Are we cool enough to have shutter shades?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Alright. If you say so.
We are so fun now. Look at how much our fun went up.
Whew, 25. Week number 5. Almost there, Dan. Oh god, he's with Vera. Crazy bitch.
Vera is spending her lunch period scheming as usual. Calculator looks on in a mechanical approximation of dismay.
Now, if I can just get the poison into the next shipment of cafeteria food, the starving students will be forced to pay me inflated prices for my authentic food flakes.
Vera, no. Do not do this.
Why? Have you determined that it's unprofitable?
No.
Are you looking for a cut?
Negative.
Are you a RoboCop? You have to tell me if you're a RoboCop.
I am not a law officer, but what you are planning to do is wrong.
Agree to disagree.
Error cannot comply with eternally contradictory instructions. Meltdown imminent. Uh-oh, this could get ugly. You need to chill Calculaster out or convince Vera to change her ways.
Okay, definitely not the first one.
Vegan friendly? I guess.
Is she vegan? My god, you're right. My go-to poison uses basilisk blood as a base. It's good for routine political assassinations and killing people who disagree with me. But for a mass operation like this? The Basilisk rights activists will be up in arms, and some of them have a lot of arms, because they're octopi. Ah well, back to the drawing board. Looks like I'll have to find a plant-based poison to work with.
Analysis. Friend is still attempting an unethical plan, but on a longer timescale and with animal-friendly ingredients. I accept this marginal improvement. Trash Clown, you are technically a good person. Aw, he likes you. Probably.
Outside!
Okay, it's just repeating.
It's because we keep going to the goddamn outdoors.
I'm trying to get an achievement. You managed to cat a moment alone with Calculaster. He introduces you to one of his little plant friends. This is my little Jade, plant friend, robot, plant, Robert, plant. Say hello, Robert. Note, I am aware that Robert is incapable of saying hello, and he is a plant. Also, he does not have a gender. I am merely engaging in what you organics call imaginative play. What the fuck?
Who the... Oh, okay. Aw, look at you two. You're so cute together.
You're about to say thank you when you realize that they were addressing Calculaster and his plant.
Oh, embarrassing.
Everyone at this school is so afraid of commitment, always flirting, never settling down. It's refreshing to see a robot and a plant actually dating.
I believe you are mistaken. Robert and I are not dating, actually, or otherwise.
You aren't? But you care about him deeply, don't you?
Inasmuch as I understand the concept of caring, yes.
And if anything ever happened to him, you'd be devastated, right?
Once again, you have asked me a question about feelings, and once again, I must say, probably?
And he's completely dependent upon you for sustenance, correct?
Finally, an uncomplicated question. Yes, this is objectively true.
Sounds like you're dating to me.
Oh man, you have a fucked up idea of what dating is. Oh dear. I had not considered the possibility that my attachment to Robert Plant might constitute a romantic entanglement. But perhaps you are correct. No, you can't let Calculister believe he's dating his plant. None of you have any hope of dating him yourself. Quick, prove the couple wrong.
Are we actually gonna lose this guy to a fucking plant?
Ooh, I don't know.
Oh man.
That is way too bold. Oh, that's fun. You pull out the dog-eared issue of Where Tiger Beat that you keep in your backpack just for such occasions. The cover article is an exhaustive life of interspecies pairings that make us squeal.
Human and food processor? Werewolf and whole turkey leg? Oh, here it is! Robot and succulent!
What does it say? Am I in love?
No. According to this article, succulents and other plant-based creatures tend to be asexual and aromantic. A deadly combination for a robot trying to learn how to feel romantic love. What a shame. I really thought you guys would make a cute symbiotic pairing.
Oh well, single again. Not for long. If you've got anything to say about it, you get +2 smarts and +1 charm.
Nice.
So smart, so charming, so fun.
Fuck, you're smart.
Outside.
Actually, if you look at the game, it calls it outdoors.
Whatever. We have killed Bob now 3 times.
Jesus Christ! But fuck, we are fun.
You notice Calculister taking his favorite succulents out for a walk. Suddenly, the wolf pack come jogging around the corner and nearly crash into him.
Okay. Hey! Watch where you're going, nerd!
I am terribly sorry. I was simply taking my succulent for its daily walk. I know that succulents do not require walks, but I believe they appreciate them.
What? Sorry, bro. I wasn't listening. I was too distracted by your lack of facial hair.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
I mean, look at you two. When's the last time you shaved? Never?
Are you talking to me and my plant? If so, there is a simple explanation for our lack of facial hair. I myself am a robot, and my succulent is a succulent. Neither succulents nor robots grow facial hair.
I've got a succulent too,
Ew.
if you know what I mean. It's long and hard and I keep it in my pants. I call it my cactus.
Oh my god. Oh, you like that joke?
Good joke. Pump my fist with your fist, bro.
Oh, you like succulents too. Can I see?
Ah, Calculister.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just be getting back to my walk then.
Not so fast, bro. We're not about to let you unmanly, facial hair lacking asses just wander around our halls. We demand you grow a beard. Now.
Well, that's certainly not going to happen, but maybe you can find another way to convince the wolf pack that Calculister is manly enough to walk these halls. I think that's boldness.
That's just stupid.
We are not that creative, but okay. As you weave your devious lie, you slip one hand into your pocket and suddenly text Polly. Moments later, she appears.
Somebody looking for fake mustaches? I got all kinds. Handlebar, Fu Manchu, Weird Caterpillar, the Octo Beard.
I want the Octo Beard.
I take payment in cash, credit, or nudes.
Bam.
Should have gone for her.
Next time.
Next time. Whoa, Calculaster! Are those all your mustaches?
No. Half of them belong to my plant. The Wolfpack is astounded. Calculaster is pleased. As a bonus, you managed to replenish your fake mustache supply before Polly disappears. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity, which is good, because you fucking needed it.
God damn, we're fun. Also, my throat hurts. I should not have gone that gruff for them.
What is that thing?
I don't know, but where's Cat? Oh, there he is. Oh god, he's with Murder Mermaid.
I want to check out this guy. Hold on. Wait, Dimitri's here? Doesn't he have somewhere better to eat lunch, like an Evil Banquet or Tim Hortons or something? Enjoy.
God damn it. Okay,
Do something like, I can see the confusion.
I can see the confusion writ upon your face, and I can assure you, I am not here to indulge my palate in the delicacy that is sloppy monster fries.
Dimitri pulls out a clipboard and a stack of pamphlets.
I am here on a recruiting mission. Tell me, have you ever considered the benefits of joining the dark side? The pay is great, whatever you could steer. We have a killer dental plan, fangs included. And the upward mobility is unbelievable, because your superiors will constantly be killing each other. Plus, you get to go to bed each night knowing you helped to make the world a little less safe.
You give Dimitri a disapproving look and point at your DARE t-shirt.
Oh, you've gone through the dark arts resistance education, have you? Well, let me sweeten the deal then. How about a free trial of one dark side park?
Sure. What's the worst that could happen? You ask him to explain. The art of monologuing about your evil plans is a great detail when you have enemies trapped in a compromising situation. How to rock a cape. Okay, well we have a lot of charm, so let's do this one, because I don't know what this one is.
Oh, you want to know how to monologue like a true villain, do you? How interesting. How very interesting indeed. Little do you know that this is exactly as I planned it. First, I shall teach you the rhetorical flourishes that make up a truly intoxicating dark side monologue. And then you will be hooked. The first lesson is free, of course, but soon you will be begging, pleading with me to give you just one more fleeting glimpse at my dark thesaurus. You fool! You have stumbled straight into my insidious clutches. Once my grasping fingers close around the neck of your soul, there will be no escape. Hey, where are you going? I wasn't done with my monologue. Hey, bring back my wallet! Okay, yes, that's all a part of the first lesson of evil monologues. Make sure your victim is actually trapped in a compromising position before monologuing. You are an excellent pupil, and I look forward to working with you further, on the dark side. Now will you please return my wallet? I have coupons in there. Flash clown?
Coupons aren't the only thing Dimitri has in his wallet. There's also +4 money. Nice.
Nice, we robbed someone.
Yeah,
That was fun.
I didn't know how that was gonna go, but yeah, it's always good to put a little variety in.
Outside.
Party 24/7.
Everything's fine.
Okay, Osaka.
The groovy Musaka.
We are 33 levels of fun.
We're very fun, but we're also empty inside.
Oh my god, it's so true. Afterwards, Calculaster manages to catch you alone. You can tell he's nervous because he prints out a piece of paper that says, "I am nervous," from his crotch. Whoa.
Hello there, buddy.
Hello, friend. Trash Clown, I have recently completed an inventory of my feelings repository and found numerous romantic feelings for you. I am having trouble interpreting these feelings. Are they good? Are they bad? Is your love a virus? I do not know. However, I have determined that the best way to find out for sure is to confront you directly. Would you like to go on a date with me? Yes or no? You immediately shout why so loudly that passing students think you're having an existential crisis. Emotion found. Pleased. However, due to lack of Amar's experience on my part, I must rely on you to choose our date. Shit. Perhaps something that helps to illuminate the monster condition. I love to be around organics and do ordinary, organic things. You know, just the thing. Let's head to Heidegger's Complete Works on the Nature of the Monster Condition by Romantic Candlelight. Let's go to the hospital and watch people give birth. It's the new Netflix and chill.
Number 2 is exactly what he wants.
That's what I want.
That's what we all want.
Ah! Neither do you, mostly because you're a fucking weirdo. You break the maternity award at West Travelers General and ogle some births. Fuck! We fucked up our date! Oh dear.
It's fine!
It seems that the mother is in a great deal of pain. She appears to be under attack. Initiating defense protocol. Calculus's defense protocols change all the time. They're usually nothing to worry about. This time, however, it's a barrage of missiles. Word to the wise, a hospital is a bad place for a missile barrage. Oh my, I appear to have destroyed the entire hospital. Is that right? You're about to tell him that he's got nothing to worry about. You're still horny after all, but the cops get to Calculus before you can. It appears that I'm a criminal. Initiating remorse protocol. Calculator's remorse protocol is apparently also a barrage of missiles. -2 boldness, -1 charm. I don't know.
Jesus Christ!
We killed some people today.
We killed a lot of people.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Let me run all potential outcomes to this scenario. Calculator plus Trash Clown plus data prom night processing. Okay, so there's the 0.2 chance we'd end up murdered by a wild walrus, 0.7 that we'd end up in prison for illegal ice cream consumption, around an 85% chance of potential outcomes are actually positive, so it seems going with you to prom might be the safest, smartest choice. Dicks! Oh, statistics sure are sexy, aren't they? Aren't your internal processors getting overheated too? Hey! Yes. Oh wow, he looks great! You and Calculus danced the robot dance and even the Robo Boogie.
Ooh.
You were smooth and classy. Calculus wanted to explore life, and hell yeah, you explored life. Later, when the night was ending and the sun started to rise, you two went to your place. There, you followed the wise advice learned from Evangelion? Evangelion.
Yes.
As Gendo Ikari once said, Shinji, get in the fucking robot.
Yes.
Alright.
Is that good?
I don't know. This run, 16 new events, 16 new outcomes. 3 of 41 endings, Jesus.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know.
Most likely to survive for a year drinking only their own pee.
Best library computer ever.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's
that's
pretty great.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
We did a great job.
I think so. 6 weeks were the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. You know what? Like it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. Calculator went into the Robo University and majored in mecha robotics, and he's now 250 feet tall and fights against weird giant creatures present in Tokyo -3. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Vera built the yeah, Vera. No one knows anything about it. I mean, who else gets that? Vera Overland, Monster Prom, and that's it.
Cool. We did a great job.
We did a great job. The shop has now a paper map, so vintage.
Damn.
Oh, what? No. Back to menu. Yes, we can. Now we check out the gallery for stuff.
Maybe we got robot nudes. Hey.
Robots. Let's see if there's anything else.
Calculator.
Oh, that's from when I got to have sex with Scott by giving him cocaine.
Nice.
It was a great route, honestly. You convinced the whole sports team that cocaine is good for them.
I mean, it is.
Oh, I've never seen this one. Beautiful. Alright.
Is that before or after he blew up the hospital?
Let's not talk about the hospital, okay?
That's a bad idea.
It's a great idea.
Mm-hmm. Who is that small, adorable blue duck thing?
Who are these guys? I want to know who those guys are.
They look like the Order. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay. This is more fan art. I love the fan art. What? Next time we'll go for Polly, and by next time I mean as soon as we come back, which is going to be later today.
Woo!
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, but for now we're going to end the stream.
Goodbye, viewers.
Goodbye!